Well, as you saw at the top of the show, I did attend the Trump victory party last night, and boy, it was quite a party. And he came onto the stage, and it was interesting to see the prominence of his two sons, but also there were members of his close team. I have to say, a far more professional team that he had in either 2016 or 2020, in my opinion. And there were some other people up on the stage. One of them got a very special shout-out.
Attorney General Brenna Bird. She really stepped up. Where is Brenna? Come here.
Thank you. Glad to do it. We need you.
She stepped up. She's going to be your governor someday, I predict. So we'll see. We'll be watching, but she really did. She broke away from the pack.
Well, the Attorney General of Iowa, Brenna Bird, joins me now. I mean, kisses and hugs from Donald Trump. Wow.
Yeah, wow. I mean, what an awesome night. What a big victory for President Trump and all the people who supported him.
What was interesting to me, Brenna, looking at the numbers, was in the State House here, and by the way, what a beautiful building it is.
Thank you.
Magnificent. In the State House here, of the 64 people sitting there as Republicans, 42 endorsed Ron DeSantis. In the Senate here at state level, 15 of the 30 endorsed Ron DeSantis. Indeed, you know, even your governor, Kim, I mean, she endorsed Ron DeSantis. What made you decide to go with Trump?
Well, I think he's the one who will end the Biden administration and get our country back on track. We've got some real problems here, and we were all a lot better off when he was president. He did a great job securing the border, for example, leading the economy, you know, you name it. He did a great job.
Did you face much pressure not to endorse him?
Well, I think the caucuses are very heated. You know, it's the first election that we have, a caucus for President of the United States. It's right here in Iowa. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressures out there, a lot of campaigning going on, but I knew what the right thing was to do, and I did that, and I campaigned with President Trump all over the state, whatever they needed, and just, you know, President Trump has the best supporters, people who really care about America and about the policies, what's best for our country.
And it's what struck me about it was it's so grassroots, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I went to a caucus about 15 minutes outside Des Moines, and it was in a gymnasium of a school, and people turned up and they're given a piece of paper. I mean, it really is democracy in action, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. So I'm from a rural area and caucused where I live, and we did it in the school cafeteria with our friends and neighbors, and they believe very strongly in the candidates they support. I mean, President Trump won big in my caucus, 60%, but everybody is cordial, polite, and trying to do the right thing.
And it's free, open debate, but as I say, had it been up to the politicians, the elected politicians in Iowa, to choose who the nominee should be, it would have been Ron DeSantis. When it goes to the people, it's a very, very different choice. You know, right from the start, there have been some people in the Republican Party that have found Donald Trump difficult to stomach. You know, the never-Trumpers, and there's always been that wing there, and you know, we can call them country club Republicans or whatever we want to do. Is he able, and I say this because I did speak to people at that caucus last night that I went to, you know, good people, hard-working Iowans who are Republicans and registered, and they're just worried about all the court cases. They're worried about all the stuff that's coming down the track this year. Is he able, because I thought his speech was quite emollient last night. You know, he was very, very nice to you, but actually he wasn't disrespectful to the other candidates. Is he able to bring the Republican Party together as a united force going into the elections on November the 5th this year? Oh,
absolutely. I mean, he will be our nominee. He will bring everybody together. We will work to win everybody's support. And we have to defeat the Biden administration. And, you know, we have something we say here in Iowa and the country: you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. And that's what he's done. He has shaken things up a little bit.
He's very good at breaking eggs. Of that, there is absolutely no doubt. And there's always a great degree of drama with him. But, I mean, you know, can the Nikki Haley wing of the party reconcile themselves to Donald Trump being the nominee?
Oh, I think so. That's what primaries are for. That's what the process is for. Everybody has their chance to make their case to the American people. And we know that when we have a nominee, and I think it's President Trump, we all get behind that person and support them. That's the way it works.
Oh, look, I mean, I think there's no question, and whatever happens in New Hampshire, if you look at all the ones that are coming afterwards, he clearly is going to be the nominee. Legal problems aside, you believe he's going to win?
I do, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of confidence. There's a lot of confidence around in the Republican Party at the moment. And what about your future? You're being tipped, live on global television as being someone that's going to be at some point the governor here.
Well, that was very, very kind of him to say that. And I just got elected as Attorney General here.
I know.
Yes, and defeated somebody who was first elected in 1978 when I was 2. And so I have my work cut out for me turning around that office, making sure we're supporting law enforcement, prosecuting criminals. And right now we're spending a lot of energy pushing back against the unconstitutional and illegal things the Biden administration is doing. So, but it was very kind what he said.
So it's a little bit down the track then. It's not going to happen immediately. Now, you've got a job to do. Brenna Bird, really interesting. Great to have you on the programme. And, hey, you picked the winning side. And well done.